Hi Pisces, welcome to your weekly reading. I'm Jude. This is a reading for the week of the 13th of March. And Pisces, we're going to just start with what's been going on for you, what's been happening, what's been in your world. Then we'll look at the week of the 13th of March and what the challenges might be and what might be coming in to help you. All right. For those of you who have returned and are back for another reading, thank you. And for those of you who are new, welcome. And I hope you find this enjoyable. And thank you for all your likes and shares and subscribes and things. I know that really makes a difference and I am truly grateful. So thank you. All right. So Pisces, what have you been in? What's the energy you've been in? We've got the Eight of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Four of Wands. So Pisces, it feels like you've been really working hard to create a stable base for yourself, I feel. I think you've been getting on with doing what you need to do in a very practical way and planning for the future as well, with the Emperor sitting here, about home and family too. It does feel like you're in a really great place. It feels like there's a lot of alignment for you with your partner or community. Of course, this is general, so it's not going to resonate for everyone. But there's a sense here of, yep, you've just been getting on with making money, sorting things out from a practical perspective, getting your life planned. The Emperor loves to plan. And with the Four of Wands sitting there, I feel this is that sense of everyone coming together from a community point of view. Could be a workplace, could be home and family. Yeah, but there's a lovely feeling with that too. It's a celebrationary card. I feel for some of you, maybe some of you have recently been to a wedding or celebrating a wedding or something like that. And because we've got the Emperor on the table, you might have been dealing with an Aries as well. All right, so the week of the 13th of March, what's this look like for you, Pisces? And happy birthday for those Pisceans that are having their birthday now. All right, so we've got the King of Swords, the Lovers, Four of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. Yeah, interesting. So Pisces, for some of you, you might be dealing with a Libra, an Aquarian, Gemini. I often think, though, of the King of Swords more as a Libra card. And, there's a lot of strategic thinking still kind of coming forward here. And it feels like a choice with the Lovers. And Pisces, the King of Cups can be you in this situation because that represents Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So there's a feeling here of like still out of the energy you've been in. It feels like this is continuing on, about using some very strategic thinking about the choice of how you want to move forward and what you're planning for your life. And there's a lot of consideration sitting here about what you want to hold on to and what you're okay about letting go of too. What's important to you, where your value system sits, and what you won't negotiate on and what you're prepared to release. But I feel, Pisces, you're quite solid in yourself here. You keep showing up in a very strong, empowered way in these cards as being very calm emotionally and dealing with this. So it feels, Pisces, like you're in your power here, really sitting in a very strong energy of, I'm okay and I'm just mapping all this out. So what are the challenges for you then in this week, Pisces? What challenges might be around? We've got the Five of Wands and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, so the challenge, Pisces, is a little bit of inner conflict about how you're going to choose. It feels like with that Five of Wands, it's like a lot of different ideas and thoughts internally, kind of internal conflict almost, although conflict's probably too harsh a word, but internal rumination on how you're going to make this choice and how you want to. I feel like you're in the mapping out phase, because the King of Swords is someone who's very strategic. He does a lot of big thinking. So does the Emperor. Big thinking. And the Seven of Cups, sometimes if this was a positive card, I'd be suggesting, it's all about just choosing what's good for your soul and looking at how you're weighing up the different choice options. But because it's showing as a challenge, I'm drawn to the clouds behind the cups, behind the choices. And this is that sense of, clouded in your thoughts about what's true, what's real, what could be fantasy. And there's a little bit of confusion and fogginess around the choices, potentially, because this is the challenge. So, what comes in to help you, Pisces? What comes in to help Pisces, please? Oh, that's a huge clump. So we've got the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Death card, King of Wands. You got 3 Kings and the Emperor on the table. You're really in your power. I just keep saying it, but that's the sense of this card. 3 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. One of the other signs, I think, had this too, the 7 of Pentacles. So, 10 of Cups. These are the things that are coming in to help you, Pisces. So, 10 of Cups, Ace of Wands, the Death card, the King of Wands, 3 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. So I feel like, for some of you, your home, your family, this beautiful community that you're part of here, coming in to help you, it's like, have a chat with them. They're around you. It feels like there's support around you from that. But you also get very inspired, Pisces, about what it is you want to do and how you want to move forward. And the Death card says you begin to make the changes. This is not something that you're doing quickly. This is a journey. It's going to take a little bit of time, I feel. With the King of Wands and the 3 of Wands sitting here, and the 7 of Pentacles, it feels like there's a lot of thought going into, really what I see this as is a work situation or a practical aspect of life. But you're sitting in a really great place at the moment, Pisces, according to these cards, and you're just being very strategic in your thinking. You're being calm, you're being balanced. Your only challenge really is your own internal choice and contemplation of the different ideas. But there's nothing harrowing here. There's no angst or anything like that. You just feel like you're in this really calm, clear thinking. How am I going to do this? There's lots of people around you supporting you in both your work and your business and your community, it feels like. And out of that, you get quite inspired, Pisces, and look at your options. I feel for some of you with this 3 of Wands, it's like you're ready for a change. And there's a bit of ambition sitting behind that too, because 7 of Pentacles says it's like you're reviewing where you've spent your time and energy before, and has it returned you what you'd hoped it would, or is it on track, kind of? Because I feel you've done a lot of work here. So because that's a helper card, it's you looking at, do I want to keep doing this? For some of you, you might almost be feeling a little bit like it's become a bit routine and maybe you want to change. But there's a lot of planning and strategizing about a choice here. So, Pisces, I'll just close your reading out with a message from Spirit for Pisces, please. Oh, that's a massive. I've got cards going everywhere here. Okay, what have we got? The Chariot, the 8 of Swords, the 3 of Wands again, and the 10 of Pentacles. Did we have that? No, but we had the 10 of Cups. Yeah. So the Chariot is is brilliant because it's this clarity here about the choice you make, and I want to put that on there. They're repeating because the Eight of Swords sits here too. The Eight of Swords talks about how sometimes when there's a choice to be made, we can almost not quite clearly see, and sometimes our own thinking can restrict us, which is part of where this challenge sits for you, Pisces, in that, how am I going to do this? How am I going to choose? The Chariot says you line it all up and you move forward because you get your head and your heart, which is the King of Swords and the King of Cups, that you get them lined up together and you move forward. Ten of Pentacles is a beautiful card of abundance and resources and everyone coming together to be supportive. And as I said, the Three of Wands has repeated itself as well with you're ready for forward movement, Pisces. All right, well, thank you for listening. I hope that was helpful or insightful. Please feel free to drop a comment if you'd like to chat, and have a great week. And thanks for listening. Bye from me.